Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
Here we are for the season finale of Hawkeye. This is called So This Is Christmas. So This Is Christmas. That is the John Lennon song.
That's right. So this is Christmas.
Right. Well, at least that's the line from this song. You guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut-down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. However, if you want to watch the whole thing with us, uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabyKoay, where you can watch the whole show with us, but you will need your own Disney Plus subscription so you can open up the show in an adjacent window to your reaction, so it's like you're watching it with two of your favorite pals from the internet. If you're watching this on Patreon already, thanks so much for supporting us here. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and please vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Also, this episode is sponsored by Atari VCS. Check out this unboxing. We've got here the Atari VCS. That stands for Video Computer System. Gaming plus PC plus streaming. 800 Black Walnut Bundle. An icon reimagined. Atari returns to the living room with the Atari VCS, a completely modern gaming and video computer system, blending the best of consoles and PCs to delight a whole new generation of gamers and creators. Let's pop this baby open.
Don't break it.
Oh, that's cool. Look at that. So apparently you can get thousands of games for free with this console. Oh, wow. Look at that controller. Oh, this is nice. I feel like no matter what size hands you have, this should be good for you. I really like this a lot. That's light. This is crazy. This is not just a gaming console. It is also a PC. That's pretty nuts. You have two USB 3.0 ports, an HDMI port, an Ethernet port, and then there's your AC adapter port. This is a nice, sleek, minimal design. I really like it a lot, actually. They even give you this instruction set right here on the front. I like how this is a very simple design, but not IKEA simple, where you don't understand. Look at this! So old school. No one does this anymore. Look at that. You got a little button on the back here. I'm honestly I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. So according to the box, this includes 100 plus Atari classics. What? I didn't even catch this. You can upgrade the RAM and storage inside this thing. Thank you Atari VCS for sponsoring this video. You guys can check the description for more details on this baby right here. And back to the Hawkeye reaction. Thank you again, Atari, for sponsoring this video. Here we go.
Who's that with my mom?
Well, that's the guy I've been worried about this whole time. Kingpin.
Did he actually say Kingpin's name in the last episode?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, yeah.
Just in case you missed it.
Just in case you're like, wait, who? Who is it? Who is that guy? It's Kingpin, yo. It's Kingpin. It's happening. How much do you want to bet that we'll see Tom Holland, Peter Parker swinging through?
I don't know.
Do you think we'll see him?
Eric Voss said we should keep a lookout in his breakdown of Spider-Man, but I don't think so.
Yeah, somehow I feel like that's just too much money. Oh,
shit.
Here he comes right at the beginning of the episode.
Wow.
Yay!
Miss Bishop.
See, she's wearing red again. I told you. It's significant.
This is so unreal.
It's happening.
It's so unreal.
We've had a good relationship, haven't we, Wilson? I've never asked questions.
It's got an eye twitch.
In the spirit of the holidays, I'm gonna give you a minute to think about what you're starting right now.
I don't need a minute.
Damn.
She's like, I thought this through.
To Wilson Fisk?
I know. That was scary. Like I was thinking like, he's gonna bash your head in.
So I'm gonna give you a minute to think about what you're starting right now.
How did she get that?
From...
Oh, it's the tape. Okay, got it.
It's my mess to clean up. You should go home. You should be with your family. You can still make it in time for Christmas.
Kate,
Wow.
you're my partner.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
I'm not going anywhere until this is finished.
Oh my god, I got chills.
Wow. All the bums, Disney, all the bums.
Do you want to tell me what's been going on?
No, but you kind of have to, don't you?
I got carried away. You know what my father meant to me.
To all of us.
I've come to my senses. I need to focus on the job, stop chasing ghosts.
That's quite the turnaround.
He doesn't believe her.
If it's okay with you, I'd like a couple of days off to clear my head.
Does he give days off?
That's reasonable. I
Don't touch me.
love you.
Whoa.
Do you think he's sincere when he's saying that?
I don't know. Women are his blind spot.
That's true, actually.
The people need to be reminded that the city belongs to me.
Did you notice that each step he took had just like this resonance, this
Yeah.
boom?
You're right. We need a ton of gear. Like a whole batch of way too dangerous trick arrows.
She's like, what?
You can make more.
Where from? How?
What?
Oh, cool.
Kate, have you seen that pepper spray?
What? That's irritant.
Oh, some more Pym arrows. Just one more.
What a low-rent way of labeling these things. Whoa.
Wow. What's that? Poison arrows?
You showed me that being a hero isn't just for people who can fly or shoot lasers out of their hands. It's for anyone who is brave enough to do what's right no matter the cost.
Did you need to hear that, Clint?
I'm ready.
Very nice.
Yeah. That's why we love him.
That's Steinfeld.
Yeah. I got misty.
Oh, Spider-Man. Just kidding, ACHARA.
What? Rude.
Take this. Stay on comms, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna take a lap.
Oh. Things are about to get crazy. Oh, sacks.
That area is never that lightweight on foot traffic.
I was going to say, when we went there, it was crowded.
Especially at night.
Yeah, for the tree.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh, he's going for it. No.
Wait in the window! Wait in the window!
Oh, shoot. Your problems have just gotten worse.
Do not go out there. It's too dangerous.
You're the reason it's dangerous out there, Mom.
Oh.
I feel like I'm missing something.
You're always missing something, Jack.
This is it.
No.
It's your time.
This is not your moment.
When do you miss kill the lights?
Oh, gosh. But it's not Yelena this time. Not yet, anyway.
No, Kate, stay.
How's this gonna work out?
No.
Her reaction was great.
No.
She threw it at her.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is so cool. Oh. Uh-oh. Sleepy gas? What is it? Pepper spray.
It converts him from a lizard into a human.
Yeah.
Oh, that's green gas.
That guy's just working on his computer.
Oh, that was cool.
That was cool. I like this whole sequence. This is fun.
But you did a really cool body throw.
Yeah, thank you. Stop making me like you. Bye.
Whoa.
Is that you?
No.
Oh, she's getting sloppy.
What's she gonna do? Girl. Crazy. Oh my god, what are you doing? Okay, yep. You're gonna break all your legs.
What just happened there?
You okay? Yeah.
Trust a bro.
The tracksuits are here.
How did they not kill her?
He helped her. He pulled the string with the bow.
I want to thank you, for your advice, what you said, how I should speak to my girlfriend.
Did it work?
It worked, bro.
What's with the gun?
I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, whoa.
What the?
Bro.
Jack!
Hello, sweetie. Afraid I've lost track of your mother.
You and me both.
Who would have thunk it? Jack helping out.
Well, didn't we talk about that early on? Like, how he could be the misdirect?
That's true, yeah. What are you doing? Skadoosh? No. Oh, shoot.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Wait.
You started all this, and now I have to finish it.
Ooh. Ah.
Oh, shit.
Dang. Oh, nice. Okay. No! Okay.
Oh, what?
Hey. Oh. What's up?
I thought I was going to attack him for a second.
It was just like a cute baby owl.
Where are you?
I'm here.
Where's here? Clint?
In the tree.
What are you doing up there?
I'm just hanging out.
Look, I need to get Clint out of that tree. Clear the civilians for me.
What about that guy? He doesn't seem to...
He's on our side, but we should probably get him out of here, too.
I'm surprised no one's shot him yet.
They no use guns, bro.
I think it's time.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're trained professionals, but that's not enough right now.
Let's go.
Oh my god. They're gonna wear their LARPing costumes and save the day. I can't wait. Uh-oh. You can't trust that, bro.
What's that look about? What's she gonna do?
I don't know. She's gonna come and join in the fight.
Oh, they got guns for sure now. Why wasn't he getting shot? They're not opposed to using guns. I guess you're not supposed to think about it.
Where's our backup?
Oh, yay! I love that he's late.
We're all gonna die.
I'm gonna get you out of that tree.
Oh no. Oh no, the whole tree. How is that helping?
He's getting down.
Oh. I could have landed on top of him.
Did they really do that? Do you think they really brought down that tree?
I don't know.
Because it looks real.
Yeah. Oh. Dope. Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Hold them off for a bit.
Oh my god, you wore it!
Yeah. Here. Take these.
No.
Too dangerous.
Let's give them hell.
Oh, shit.
Ah, no, that's really bad. His leg could fall off. Oh. Oh, that was cool. fish fun. Oh!
Oh, shit.
Oh, they got him.
They cleaned house.
Wow. Uh-oh.
What the hell? How do you hit the undo button on that?
I don't know. Maybe it wears out.
Side door. Copy. You okay?
Yeah.
Now he's alone. Yelena's gonna come. No? Oh, that guy.
What?
He... Uh-oh! Told you.
Oh, here she is.
She's here to take care of business!
Before I kill you, I need to know what happened.
Your sister sacrificed herself. She saved the world.
Why won't you just tell her everything?
You're so pathetic.
We have to find Kate. I think she's...
I was gonna say, like, do you... Oh.
Come here. Let's talk.
Oh, shit. Run, run, little girl.
Whoa. How did she even do that?
Oh, mommy power. Focus! Oh no, she killed him?
How you thought you could kill her?
Where you going, big guy?
Oh my god, don't you know who you're fighting with? Dang.
Oh no, he's got a hold of the arrows. That's not good.
Oh.
Mind your own business.
Oh no. How's she gonna distinguish which one's which? Oh god. You know what though? She's holding up really well. Oh, that was a really nice callback.
He better not be dead.
I don't think he's dead. He can't die like that.
Mrs. Bishop, you're under arrest for the murder of Armand Duquesne III. Turn around, please.
Damn.
Wow.
Your secret whistle with Nat. She talked about you all the time, Elena. She loved you and always wanted you safe.
If I was there, I could have stopped it. I could have changed it.
Nothing was gonna stop her, Elena. You know that.
I loved her so much.
Me too.
Should have had the tissues right here.
It's not here. It's gone.
Oh.
Ugh, yeah.
He survived. He survived.
Of course he did. Uh-oh, here comes Maya.
You and I, we're family. Sometimes family doesn't see eye to eye.
Is that it? He's dead?
I don't think so. We didn't see it.
No, that's right.
You took on Kingpin all by yourself. Man, I'm so proud of you. You know what? We gotta walk that dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Forgot
do.
about that dog.
Yeah.
Completely. I completely forgot about that dog.
I was wondering, how are they gonna get home? How far is his home from New York?
Is she going to be part of it?
I think so. What's she going to do for Christmas? Her mom's in jail. Unless she got bail.
Is this where the beginning of Endgame was?
Yeah. It's his home, right?
There it is. This is Kate. Come on in. Let's go. It's cold.
What about the watch?
Oh, I missed you too.
I'm surprised he's not like, ow, ow, ow.
He is superhuman.
You're never gonna guess what was found in a black market auction in New York City.
Ah, he got it.
Thank you.
What does it mean, though?
Ugh. I need the Eric Voss breakdown now. I don't know what that means.
Well, I figured you'd like to help me end. You started.
Whoa. So should I say a few words, or?
I would step away because those fumes are probably toxic.
What do you think of Lady Hawk?
Oh, yeah, that's terrible.
No, it's worse.
Damn. Okay. like hot shot, but you know, Hawk.
No. You know what? Actually, I have an idea.
What's it going to be? And Kate Bishop? No, just Hawkeye. This is the last episode. There's definitely an after credit scene. Come on now. This is like you complaining about people in the Spider-Man movie who just left.
I just saw Trin Tran's name.
She's a dope lady.
For those of you who haven't seen it, she's the executive producer on the show. We interviewed her. You can check that out after this.
I love that episode. This is like the perfect Christmas show. I love it.
Something strange in the air
Wow. Wait, that's the end credit scene? Oh. I thought for sure they were going to have, like, you know how normally the end credit scene is a scene that teases something else in the MCU? Unless that's the tease, we're gonna get a musical, you guys. Rogers the Musical is coming for sure.
I feel confident that they're gonna do a musical. I'm sure people are crying out for it now. Like, oh, you gotta make it a real thing.
That was a really satisfying last episode for me. I really, really enjoyed it.
I liked the show overall quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think that my only gripes with it would probably be some of the action, just the way it's staged. And I'll get into that in a little bit. But overall, like, the feeling that the show gives me is quite strong. Because where it matters most, which is the emotional content, it hits you hard, and it hits you in a good way. I mean, both with smiles, both with, like, connection stuff, you know, between characters, friendships, family, all that.
Yeah.
You know, it's strong in that regard, in my opinion.
This kind of hit everything that I really wanted it to be. You know, like right from the start, it was action all the way, and it was a lot of fun. And like you said, the relationship stuff was fantastic. Like, I loved that scene with Kate Bishop and Yelena in the elevator. Yeah. That was so funny because, you know, it's like, yeah, she is so likable, but also
quite dangerous.
Yeah. And that whole exchange between them was just hilarious. And that bit, like right before that, where they're just going through and the camera's on the outside and you're just seeing them move through the building. I thought that was so cool. I loved it a lot.
I think for me, my biggest takeaway was just Hawkeye in general. I mean, obviously, Haley Steinfeld's amazing, and the relationship between Kate Bishop and Clint Barton in this is cool. And I'm glad that was the primary focus of the show over the course of the 6 episodes, as opposed to, you know, that being a misdirect in the advertisement, and then we're getting some other thing that's, you know, that we're being hit with.
Sure.
I really appreciated the fact that what we were advertised is what we got, because I wanted that. I wanted that holiday special sort of show, I guess.
Yeah, like that buddy cop type situation.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I thought they did a fantastic job in terms of, I mean, Haley Steinfeld is really good at just playing off people in general, because, like, whether it's Jeremy Renner or
Florence Pugh.
Yeah, Florence Pugh. Like, whoever she's playing off of, she does a really good job. She just manages to find chemistry with people. She's magical.
Yeah.
But it was really fun to see her and Jeremy Renner go back and forth with their banter, and that relationship develop where he is extremely resistant. You know how it's going to go, but he's resistant, and eventually she wins him over with her persistence and her courageous behavior, her bravery. You know, when Florence Pugh finally came into the show, she just like elevated it to another level. It's like the show was already strong, in my opinion, in terms of the characters, of the writing and all that, and then she took it to another level that I didn't know it could go to. This might be, of all the Marvel shows that we've gotten on Disney Plus so far, this might be my favorite one. More than Loki, and I liked Loki quite a bit, only because of the consistency in terms of what we were getting. It's like, I really appreciated the development of their relationship and the heart that this show had, and the reveals along the way, you know, those were pretty cool too. Like, I didn't know that Kate Bishop's mom, I didn't know she was going to be the villain. I mean, we always knew something was up, you know, as indicated by her outfits. You know,
her shady behavior.
We always knew something was weird about her. We never quite found out what she was up to when the attack in New York happened. But I had a suspicion, and I think I called it out, that her dude was just a misdirect, where he seemed like the bad guy.
I think you might have done that.
Yeah, but it's like, it was so on the nose. It's like, there's no way he could be the villain, but they never quite explained why he had that chocolate. Maybe it's something he had earlier before his dad got killed. Like the weird...
I don't think that guy was his dad either.
Or sorry, like his uncle or whatever. You know what I mean? Sorry, I apologize. I got mixed up in terms of the familial relationships and whatnot. The weird dialogue between him and his uncle right before his uncle got killed. It's like, it was a weird coincidence, and it was weird dialogue, but you know, they could have just had a negative relationship, and
they did.
I mean, it could have just been that. That's all.
Exactly.
You know, I really like the development of the story as it went along. I like the humor a lot. I thought that where it mattered most, it did very, very well.
That whole scene with Yelena and Hawkeye was everything that I hoped and dreamed for. You know, like, I wanted that emotional release. I wanted that moment where Hawkeye gets to talk to Yelena and say, like, no, this is what happened to your sister, and I'm really sad about it. And to get her to see that. And I loved the way that Florence Pugh and Jeremy Renner, like, they both played that pitch perfectly. Oh my God, that's almost like a callback for Haley Steinfeld, a little joke. People who know will know. They really did, because, you know, Jeremy Renner didn't overplay the emotions. He kept it really contained, but you knew, like, you could feel just all of that pain and all that love that he felt towards Black Widow. And then
Natasha,
Natasha. And then the way that Florence Pugh played it, like the vulnerability that she had when she was like, she talked about me. Like, I was just like, oh my God, my heart breaks. And when she said, like, oh, you had more time with her, I was just like, oh man, that sucks, you know, to like love your sister so much and to have so little time with her and to not be able to have any more. Like, it's really, really sad.
I really like how she is written, and I like how Florence Pugh played her in that moment. The thing about it is, these girls they're adopted from when they're quite young. They're integrated into this agency, right?
Right. They're not blood family.
And so I feel like Florence Pugh does a really good job of writing that line, and I've kind of mentioned that before, being this person who's quite dangerous, but also someone who's just so curious. And childlike. And in that moment, it really was clear just how childlike she is, because she just wanted her sister back so bad. Like, she had the ambition of being able to right this wrong, you know, and it's something quite impossible. She just loves her sister like a little girl, you know. She just looks up to her.
I mean, I think I totally relate to it, because I am a big sister, and I have been that person that my little sister looked up to. And it's just
she's out there fighting for you, trying to redeem.
I know she would as well, you know what I mean? But it just kind of it hits you right in the feels.
In this specific episode, there was a couple of gripes I had with some of the action. In particular, the one that you, I think, really enjoyed, actually, which was the one with Kingpin in that little store, whatever that was. I got a little bit frustrated with that specific scene, because I'm like, I don't know what Kate Bishop is trying to do, and I don't understand why this epic finale fight between these two powerhouse characters is happening in this little tiny shop where not a lot can happen. Like, the staging was very repetitive.
It's FAO Schwartz. It's iconic in New York, though.
But it sucks for action. It just,
Sure.
It just didn't work very well in terms of the action. Like, the moves were very repetitious, and I'm like, I don't understand the action here. Like, I don't understand what Kate Bishop exactly is trying to do. She is 1/10 his size. Now, I understand that she's quite ambitious and she's very resourceful and all that stuff, but it's like, I expect her to be smart, and there's no reason for her to be very flippant in her movement. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and also the thing that was kind of freaking me out was we know how powerful.
Well, she knows too. She got tossed.
Yeah, but I wanted to see her get affected by that. Like, we've seen Wilson Fisk, Kingpin, like,
destroy people.
Pummel a guy to death.
Yeah.
Like, his fists are lethal weapons, and you can shoot him or whatever, and he doesn't die. Like, this guy is crazy, and he's out there throwing around Kate Bishop, who, like you said, is like a third of his size. She's not even a third. What am I talking about? Yeah, she's tiny compared to him, and she's like a young lady.
Yeah.
And he's just tossing her around like she's a Barbie doll, and she gets up and she's like, I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't like
wanted
that.
to see her just kind of be winded and struggle a little bit more.
Or John McClane. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like all that stuff with the continuity where they've still got all their cuts and scrapes and all, but like in terms of them being tossed around in that, and especially her pointing out the fact that, like, you know, you're not a superhero. You know, you don't, well, not that you're not a superhero. It's like you don't have superpowers. Yeah, you're not superhuman. I guess I just kind of wanted to see more of that, I suppose, and just kind of overcoming that and powering through.
Yeah, I just think that they could have done a better job with that scene, because that's supposed to be like a very epic scene. It's the fight between Kate Bishop and Kingpin.
Yeah, it's like the boss fight.
It's exactly, and the thing is, it's not a fight with Clint Barton and Kingpin. This is the fight we're gonna get. We don't even get a fight with Maya and Kingpin. Like, so this is the Kingpin fight of the show, right? That, for me, needed to be stronger. It needed to be better. They needed to spend more time on it. A different spot that's iconic, if it has to be iconic shit. And, like, have it be where she's afraid. Being brave doesn't mean you're not afraid.
Yes.
Being brave is doing something in spite of the fact that you're afraid. So what I needed to see was fear in her eyes of, like, okay, if I don't trap him here, he's gonna get away.
Yeah, and more than that, he's gonna get away. He's gonna hurt people.
Right.
He's gonna hurt my mom.
Right.
Yeah.
But if I trap him here, I could die. But I need to go with that option so that I could potentially stop him from doing more damage.
Yeah.
I needed to see that in her expression somehow, in the staging of it, and I didn't get that at all. What I got was that she just had some big balls on her, and she's gonna take on Kingpin. She didn't get punished for that attitude. It's like she just kept swinging at him. I'm like, you just did that like 4 times.
You know that's not going to work. But then I guess, you know, it all pays off in the end with that cool moment with the arrows and the callback to the coin flip that he taught her.
Yeah, that's all well and good, but that could have been like she's getting her ass handed to her and she's afraid and she's like dropping shit or something. You know, or she's shooting and missing, but you know what I mean? But it's sort of, I don't know. There's all kinds of ways that could have been better, but I personally was not a fan of how that went. In terms of, like, over the course of the entire show, my I don't know, I peaked action-wise with the car chase sequence with the bridge.
That was really cool.
Like, I don't know that the action ever measured up to that in terms of, like, just action stuff, not non-fight scene stuff. That was the best I think the show did. In terms of the fight scene stuff, I like the rooftop fight that we got in the previous episode with Florence Pugh. Or is it the previous or the one before with Florence Pugh?
Yeah, no, that was really cool. But I actually really enjoyed a lot of the fights, bar that last one. Like, I thought it was really, really cool. I mean, obviously, I'm not as well versed in combat, in action or whatever as you, but I thought it looked really, really fun. It was exhilarating. It was really creative. And especially that fight between Hawkeye and Yelena, I thought that one, like, you could really feel the emotional beats.
Well, that's what I was saying.
And as far as storytelling goes, that one was really, really good.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Because she was so brutal when she was hitting him, and you could just feel all of that, like,
I'm saying emotionally this show was strong, and like that's where it counted most.
Yeah, sure.
And so that was an example of that. There was nothing especially groundbreaking about that fight for me. It was like, that was cool. It was like, I was more about the emotional content in that scene, which is what I needed from it.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting like cool choreography in that moment, which is not what we got. It was more about what was going on internally with them and him just being like trying not to fight back, but also not get killed.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
And I mean, in that regard, yeah, they did their job. It didn't get carried away with anything fancy schmancy. It's like what needed to happen in that moment was we need to see that he's trying to protect himself but also not hurt her, and the emotional revelations in that scene.
Right.
So they did a good job there. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, that was a much better fight scene choreography-wise than the one that Kate Bishop had with Kingpin.
Right, yeah, because you understood the stakes there, and you knew, the emotions.
For all the reasons.
Yeah, for all the reasons.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'd much rather see a fight which makes sense story-wise and tells us the emotions of the story better than just like a beautiful balletic fight, which is still like awesome to look at.
I was also dissatisfied with the fight between Maya and her dude,
Kazi.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so it's like I can't make up my mind about this guy because he caught an arrow that was shot at his face, right?
Oh yeah, he did.
So he's pretty deadly. But at the same time, when you put him up against Maya, it almost feels like Maya's Desert Eagle .50 and he is Replica. That's a Snatch reference if you have no idea what I'm talking about. It's just to show, like, do you know who Tony is in Snatch? The big guy?
Yeah.
Okay, versus the young guys with the guns that are fake. Like, I'm trying to explain the disparity between the two, right? And so for him to think he's got a chance against her, it's one of two things. Either he does or he's an idiot.
Yeah.
And so if he does, I needed to see that because the fight scene was just like, maybe it didn't matter because they're not the main characters of the show, but there was so much emphasis placed on her. And so that was her final fight, and we didn't really get one.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, but I guess it was like a nice setup for the show that she's going to be in next because it redeems her from being a bad guy into now she's breaking free, and so, you get the sense that she's probably going to be on the side of good, or at least somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I guess that if it was too long, it would have taken away from the emotional weight of Yelena and Clint Barton, right?
Sure.
But I think they could have extended it a little bit. As much as I like the Rogers musical, I would have been fine with that not being there and us getting more of these other things that were lacking, right? Because like that fight could have been longer, where it would have been akin to Steve Rogers and Winter Soldier, where she's like, I don't want to do this to you. I want you to come with me. And he's fighting her anyway, and she's forced to kill him. Now that beat still happened, but I've just felt like we could have had a little bit more of a journey to that target. You know what I mean?
Sure.
No pun intended.
I also really liked the final scene between Kate Bishop and her mom. Once again, like they hit the emotional beats really, really well there, because you get it, like, her mom steps up and she saves her daughter, which is what you're supposed to do as a parent, right? Like she drives the car through the shop window and it knocks out Kingpin or whatever, and she's hurt. But then her daughter calls the police and puts her mom in jail for murder, which is something that's like, it's so difficult to do, to tell on your own family member. And you have that moment where the mom's like, this is what you do to your mother on Christmas Eve. And Haley Steinfeld's face, like you could see all the emotions there. Like both of them were just kind of giving me all the emotions in that scene. And I really liked it because, that is a hard choice that you have to make as a hero, I guess. Is, sometimes you have to tell on your own family.
I'm glad that you got that out of that scene.
Oh, you didn't?
I'm just going to leave that blank.
I know that you've always found the relationship between the two of them kind of problematic.
I mean, in the previous episode, I thought there was some heart in there, and I appreciated it. There was like some kind of connection that they had when she seemed very like concerned about her daughter's well-being, and I commented on that. I thought it was like between the two of them. So I'm going to walk back on something I said earlier. Haley Steinfeld, if there was anyone in this show that she lacked chemistry with, it would be Vera Farmiga. She's the only one where there might be a lack of chemistry. But I thought that was turned the opposite direction in the previous episode. I'm like, oh, there is something there. Like, they did a good job. But in this scene, I felt the opposite. I felt like that could have gone way deeper, way more emotional, way more, for lack of a better word, way more dramatic. And it didn't quite peak for me in the way that I needed it to, if that makes any sense.
Sure.
Like, I thought that this is a woman who is turning in her mother to jail.
Yeah.
Like, think about the consequences of that. Your only living parent you're sending to jail.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Like,
Right.
the stakes are high, and then she's like, I love you, Mom.
Right. I
know,
just
I
feel
nearly
like
cried.
it could have gone deeper where she can't even get all of her words out because she is unsure if she's making the right move. She knows that her mom's a bad person, but she's not sure if what she's doing is right because it's her mother.
Right.
I didn't quite get all that. And the line of like, is this what daughters do? Turn their mothers to jail on Christmas? I'm like, God damn, this is cheesy as fuck. So, like,
bring on the fromage.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I really, really, really want to shout out Wilson Fisk, though. God dang.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio. Man, like, he just brings so much weight. I think as Kingpin, I hope he's not dead. I really hope he's not dead. Each time we see him, I feel like he gets better as that character.
Yeah.
You know, because, like, there's a little bit of cheeseball sometimes, but I think that with each subsequent instance that we get to see him as this dude, he does so much better each time. And this was, like, to me, just the best that he's done of Kingpin.
Yeah, I mean, he is just terrifying because in every single line when he wants to give that weight,
Yeah.
it's menacing.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually terrifying, especially when you know what his character is capable of.
Yeah.
And you see, you know, like when Maya walked into whatever situation it was to meet him,
Yeah.
and he's talking, and I could kind of tell that he knew that she wasn't completely telling the truth.
Right.
And you could kind of see the micro expressions in his face and stuff. And I was thinking like, oh, dang. Like, I feel so uncomfortable. Like, if I was her in that situation, I think my stomach would have been in my mouth.
Yeah.
My heart would have been pounding. And afterwards, I might have had to go and throw up because he's that scary.
He's he's powerful. I like the Foley effects. It's a little thing that gets quickly overlooked. You know, most people don't think about that, but like if you listen to the Foley effects, the sound design in that scene, each step he took was so strong. And it adds to his
weight.
formidable presence. You know what I mean? Yeah, that whole scene work was very, very well done. I like him a lot. I think that he did a fantastic job, and I hope he comes back.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, in the moment, we didn't actually see him die. And like movie rules are, if you don't see a body, then they're not actually dead.
I just got reminded again of how he tore that door off that car, and then he's taking Kate Bishop and just tossing her left and right, and she's just like, all right. Let's go again. I can do this all day.
Yeah, like, no, you can't.
I weigh, 95 pounds soaking wet, but I can do this all day. I'm like, damn. Like, not even a bruise? Like, come on. Like, I don't think you'd be getting up from that. Like,
Nope.
at least a limp.
Yeah. Just like, oh, God, I don't think I'll be running straight at the target this time.
Yeah.
Like, I'll come in on the side or figure something else out. Like, you got to be smart to fight Kingpin. He's scary.
You know, over the course of the 6 episodes, Jack has grown on me as a character. I mean, by the last episode, like, he's something about him. I hope he comes back because
I mean, he is kind of charming, but he does annoy me. But in the way that, like, you know, maybe sometimes you have that one annoying acquaintance that you still kind of hang out with because they are kind of amusing sometimes, but then they do kind of annoy you. That's how I feel about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only other thing that I would have loved to have had from this show, you know, we've addressed it to ad nauseum with Kate Bishop, but I guess with Hawkeye as well, it's just this sense of crawling to the finish line. Like, I just somehow, because that's what it is with John McClane. It's just like he's literally crawling to the finish line of his race, of his fight. You know what I mean? And I wanted a little bit of that, of just like Kate Bishop and Hawkeye coming together and just like limping towards each other like, you good? Okay. We're still alive. We're still breathing.
We're good.
You know what I mean?
We're good. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
maybe that's too violent for
Maybe.
this kind of show.
Well, like, because I was thinking about that too, because, you know, when we've seen Hawkeye and other things, it's been in Avenger movies and stuff like that. And he's never really been so messed up at the end of a fight that he's like literally crawling to the finish line.
I think there
You
was
know
an
what I mean?
opportunity for it at the end of the fight scene with Yelena, where she's just like, she's just distraught, still dealing with the trauma of losing her sister, and he, despite having nothing left in him, gets up and limps over to her to put his arm around her or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that, and she hugs him. Maybe that's too cheesy. I don't know. But
I a part of me was kind of going, oh, go in for the hug, but then they didn't, and I was like, you know what, that makes sense because they don't know each other well enough to hug.
they do, though, in a way, because they have that connection, which is Natasha.
Right, but like, what you?
It would have been fine. I think it would have been fine.
You're gonna hug a rando you don't know?
I will fall on this fucking sword. It would have been fine. This is the hill I'm gonna die on. It would have been fine. Because they have a connection, which is they both really loved this person. In this moment, they have no one but each other. Why wouldn't they hug? It's like two people who meet on a battlefield, you know, on the same side.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's like they have each other in this, like I think they needed that. And it's like they did like I don't know what you want to call it, soldier thing, where she, you know, offers her hand and helps him up, whatever. But I would have liked it if, this is just a small nitpicky thing, okay? But I would have liked it if he like hobbled his way over to her and gave her a hug anyway.
Bring it in.
Yeah.
Not too tight. My ribs hurt.
It's like, but
Yeah.
I know that maybe that wouldn't work because she's such a strong character, but we've established that she's a human being. She's a person.
Yeah.
And she's, in this moment, she's childlike, without a mom, without a sister. What is wrong with a hug? Honestly.
No, there's nothing wrong with a hug. I
Okay.
just don't feel like it's realistic.
Why not?
Okay, well, I don't think we need to argue about this, but sure, we can agree to disagree. I wouldn't.
It's not realistic in a show where you've got the particle arrows, right? And Wilson Fisk is tossing this little girl aside, and she just gets up and starts swinging at him again. But it's unrealistic to have a hug.
Fair point.
God.
Okay.
Jesus. But anyway, you guys, this was fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully you enjoyed our reaction and discussion and melodrama. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you enjoyed what you watched. If you're watching this on Patreon, thanks so much for supporting us here. And thank you again to Atari for sponsoring this episode reaction thing.
Yeah, go check out the description. There's stuff in there for you.
Check out other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, and interviews. I am Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.